We get caught up in all the jick jack, patty whack, give a dog a bone. Like we're focused on all the things that are keeping us away from the one thing that we all are here for, which is to generate revenue for these businesses and for our families and for ourselves, right? And so I think if you woke up every day, look at you look at your day as a cell phone battery. At the very beginning, it's the highest. It's charged all the way up. I'm pretty simple in the way that I operate. It's all about revenue generating activities. Like that's all I focus on. And I'm not saying that it doesn't cause issues. And sometimes I can get out of balance where all I'm doing is bringing in revenue and I got all this work over here. I like those problems. I like when I have so much money coming in and all this work that I got to get done, because that gives me another problem to solve. But I'd rather have the money and then solving the rest of this problem with workers and help or whatever I got to do, right? So I like to create problems everywhere and then solve those problems. But the problems are generally money, which is good problems. I have a hat that says good problems, right? Because it's true. And so I think too many of us, what we do is we get caught up in the weeds. We get caught up in all the jick jack, patty whack, give a dog a bone. Like we're focused on all the things that are keeping us away from the one thing that we all are here for, which is to generate revenue for these businesses and for our families and for ourselves, right? And so I think if you woke up every day, look at you look at your day as a cell phone battery. At the very beginning, it's the highest. It's charged all the way up. You're gonna have the most motivation. You're gonna have the most ready to get rocking and rolling for the day. So put your top tasks that are going to bring in money today. I'm not worried about money next week. Okay. You guys need to get this money muscle moving in your head. And this money muscle needs to hit every freaking couple of minutes. Okay. Right now, many of you guys aren't hitting in months, sometimes weeks, sometimes 5 days before the next dollar comes in. So like I told you about scripting, it's all about how far out can you script. But when it comes to making money, it's how close can you get those transactions to freaking hit between each other. Ipe was in my office the other day and I said a line. I was like, I just want to make 8 cents. I just want to make 8 cents like a lot of times a day. And he falls on the ground laughing. And I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, who says that? I go, I do, because I'm trying to compress time. So I have transactions just freaking smashing. And so that is a muscle that has been built over the last 10, 11 years of entrepreneurship, and realizing that when I first started, the gaps between money were so great. Right? They're big. Sometimes they're 3-4 weeks before I get my second client, my third client, right? Well, if you want to get free, those gaps got to start condensing, right? And so revenue generating activities every stinking day are the name of the game. So a lot of you guys say, well, how do I generate revenue if I haven't put up a lead gen property yet? I can guarantee every stinking one of you guys, we could go send some cold emails right now. And I know this because someone just did it. Someone watched Mike's live stream last week, sent out the cold emails and landed 2 clients. Okay. Didn't have lead gen properties up, sold them, I think, a website and some SEO. Okay. But you don't have to have anything if you have vision. Remember, small business owners lack vision. And it's mainly because how they were brought up. They were brought up maybe without sufficient training, or they were brought up with, maybe they're just good at the business. And then they stepped away to go start their own to compete with the business owner because they were sick and tired of making someone else money. That shit happens to me all the time, where people step away and try to do their own thing. That's fine. Okay. But understand that that's how most small businesses begin. So when someone like yourself comes in with a lot of vision, with a lot of ideas, when you go watch these live streams and we just pepper you with strategies, ideas, techniques, and offers and what have you, these are the things that you go and you let the business owner know. If you send a cold email and you got a strategy you want to give them, you put that vision out there, or you send a screencast. Guess what you're doing? You're showing them the vision of what the future is going to look like by working with you. You don't need shit in order to give someone a vision of what the future could look like once they hung out with you, once they work with you. So we get so caught up in only looking at this business in this linear fashion, and it's really the wrong way to look at everything. You can't look at things just in a linear fashion. You can't look at doing things only one way. You got to look at things as a problem solver, and you got to say, okay, I don't have any money. I got a free email account. I got some friends. I got a Facebook account. I got whatever. And I need to get some cash in at the end of this call. How are you doing it?